Rain and wind in the forecast. Areas affected by wildfires are now bracing for more potentially damaging weather. Officials say they are monitoring conditions for mudslides and downed trees.
We do have team coverage on the conditions tonight and the hazards for fire crews and property owners. Let's begin first with our Drew Reeves, who joins us now live in Lyons. Drew?
Yeah, well, we've been seeing wet weather on and off for a little more than an hour out here right now. We are seeing a rain shower moving through, and the Marion County Sheriff's Office says the burned land out here in this area is a big concern tonight, and homeowners need to be on the lookout. Driving through the towns of Mill City and Gates, it's difficult to look at the rubble left behind from the fires.
Total devastation everywhere.
And my heart is broken because my community is just devastated.
Homeowners here have already lost so much. Now those who have been able to return are being told to prepare again, this time for another type of dangerous weather.
Trees falling and mainly mud coming down the hillsides because there's no vegetation to hold it down.
This homeowner didn't want to be shown on camera, but says he's lucky his home was spared in the fire.
This is probably one of the worst wildfires I've ever seen rip through Oregon.
But with a scorched hillside just behind his house, he knows a mudslide threatens everything once again.
That's our biggest concern right now.
The sheriff's office says people need to be paying attention to what's going on around them and to alerts from local authorities tonight.
We want people to be safe. We want people to make good decisions that are not going to compromise their safety. We want to try and get through this with as few people being hurt or injured as possible.
They say it's important that people have a plan in place in case the weather becomes hazardous.
So we're really concerned about, as those high winds pick up, about some of those blowing down and creating more hazards along the roadway, more than what we would see in a typical windstorm.
Some homeowners say there's not much they can do to stop a mudslide or a tree from falling, but they're preparing for whatever happens.
If it happens, it happens. If it don't, thank God. But right now, just prepare, and if you got to run, you got to run.
And the sheriff's office says if you are concerned about trees on your property, you may want to find another place to stay this evening. They also say that just because a tree looks okay, it could still have damaged roots from those fires, and winds could bring it down. Reporting live in Lyons, Drew Reeves, Fox 12 Oregon.